What are your IB subjects?
I'm taking HL Math AA, Physics HL, and Art HL, and then English Language and Literature SL, History SL, and French Ab initio.
I take HL Physics, HL Visual Arts, and HL Geography. And then I take SL Language and Literature, English Language and Literature SL, and Spanish B, and Math AA.
And which courses did you take before IB, and how did they help with your IB experience?
I took MYP before I took IB, and I think that something that helped with that was we did a lot of lab reports in sciences, and I think that prepared me really well for my physics IA.
I also took MYP, and I think the personal project helped in handling more long-term projects such as the EE or TOK.
What are your current HLs, and why did you choose them?
So, physics, visual arts, and geography. And I chose them because I want to do architecture in the future.
My HLs are math, physics, and arts, and I also chose them because I want to do architecture in the future.
Does your school offer all the subjects that you wanted to take? If not, how did this affect you?
For me, they offered all the subjects.
They also offered all the subjects I wanted to take.
What are the biggest factors that made you choose IB?
The main reasons I chose IB was because of the benefits for when I applied to university, as it's said to have give better benefits than other programs because it's considered one of the hardest programs. Is also because I think it helped me challenge myself in terms of multiple aspects, like academically and my personal growth as well. Yeah.
Initially, my parents kind of forced me into doing IB, but I think in the long run it really helps because as I want to study architecture in the future, it requires a lot of skills in time management, and I think that doing IB is going to help me a lot with that.
Are there any factors that discourage you from taking IB?
Since my older brother took IB as well, seeing how much work and effort he needed to put into studying kind of freaked me out at first because he would be studying like 10 hours a day, and I just can't imagine myself doing that. But yeah.
For me, since before MYP, I wasn't in PYP, and so I was very unused to the curriculum, and I didn't think that critical thinking and like creative writing was my forte.
Is there any final advice that you'd like to give to future IB students?
I'd say to know the syllabus outline inside out, because frankly, some teachers are not gonna help the students keep on track, and sometimes they'll be behind, and so the responsibility does eventually come on to us to know if we have enough time to study the whole syllabus.
I think that the most important thing is constant revision. Just because there's so much content, because it's over a 2-year span, you need to constantly revise things that you've done. Like once you're in grade 12, you need to revise the stuff that you've done in grade 11 to make sure you can keep up.